This is the fifth reading. It's known as Hamishi of Parshas Vayakhel. Torah portion of Vayakhel, which is this week. The fifth reading starts in Exodus chapter 36, verse 20, and continues on until Exodus 37, verse 16. Here it is. Exodus 36:20. And he made the planks for the Mishkan, that's the tabernacle, of acacia wood, upright. 10 cubits was the length of each plank, and a cubit and a half was the width of each plank. Each plank had 2 square pegs, rung-like, one even with the other. So did he make for all the planks for the Mishkan. And he made the planks for the Mishkan, 20 planks for the southern side. And he made 40 silver sockets under the 20 planks, 2 sockets under one plank, for its 2 square pegs, and 2 sockets under one plank for its 2 square pegs. And for the second side of the Mishkan, on the northern side, he made 20 planks. And there are 40 silver sockets, 2 sockets under one plank, and 2 sockets under one plank. And the western end of the Mishkan he made 6 planks. And he made 2 planks at the corners of the Mishkan at the end. And they were matched evenly from below, and And together they matched at its top to be put into the one ring. So did he make for both of them for the 2 corners. And there were 8 planks and their silver sockets, 16 sockets, 2 sockets under one plank and 2 sockets under one plank. And he made bars of acacia wood, 5 for the planks of one side of the Mishkan, and 5 bars for the planks of the second side of the Mishkan, and 5 bars for the planks of the rear side of the Mishkan, on the westward end. And he made the middle bar to penetrate in the midst of the planks from one end to the other end. And he overlaid the planks with gold, and their rings he made of gold as holders for the bars, and he overlaid the bars with gold. And he made the dividing curtain of blue, purple, and crimson wool, and twisted fine linen. The work of a master weaver he made it, in a woven cherubim design. And he made for it 4 pillars of acacia wood, and he overlaid them with gold. Their hooks were gold, and he cast for them 4 silver sockets. And he made a screen for the entrance of the tent of blue, purple, and crimson wool, and twisted fine linen, the work of an embroiderer. And its 5 pillars and their hooks, and he overlaid their tops and their bands with gold, and their 5 sockets were copper. Continuing on to chapter 37, verse 1. Bezalel made the ark of acacia wood, 2.5 cubits long, a cubit and a half wide, and a cubit and a half high. And he overlaid it with pure gold from inside and from outside. And he made for it a golden crown all around. And he cast 4 golden rings were upon it, its 4 corners, 2 rings on its one side, and 2 rings on its other side. And he made poles of acacia wood, and overlaid them with gold. And he inserted the poles into the rings on the sides of the ark to carry the ark. And he made an ark cover of pure gold, 2.5 cubits long, and a cubit and a half wide. And he made 2 golden cherubim. He made them of hammered work from the 2 ends of the ark cover one cherub from one end, and the other cherub from the other end. From the ark cover, he made the cherubim from its two ends. The cherubim had their wings spread upwards, shielding the ark, covered with their wings, with their faces toward one another. Turned toward the ark cover were the faces of the cherubim. And he made a table of acacia wood, 2 cubits long, 1 cubit wide, and 1.5 cubits high. He overlaid it with pure gold, and he made for it a golden crown all around. And he made for it a frame a handbreadth wide all around. And he made a golden crown for its frame all around. And he cast for it 4 golden rings, and he placed the rings on the 4 corners that are on its 4 legs. The rings were opposite the frame as holders for the poles with which to carry the table. And he made the poles of acacia wood, and he overlaid them with gold to carry the table. And he made the implements that are on the table, its forms, its spoons, its half pipes, and its supports, with which it will be covered of pure gold.